Hey everyone, welcome back to Curious Modeling. We've spent 5 episodes now seeing how data can help us understand people better at work, from hiring to engagement to team health. But today, we need to slow down, because as powerful as data can be, it can also go wildly wrong. Algorithms aren't neutral, models aren't always fair. And no, analytics does not magically fix bias. In fact, if we're not careful, it can amplify it. Welcome to episode 6, Bias in the Machine. So let's start with this. What is bias in analytics? Bias happens when the data or the model we're using produces unfair or skewed results, even if the people building it didn't mean to. It's not usually some evil mastermind coding discrimination into the system. It's usually much simpler. Models learn from the past, and the past is, well, messy, unequal, biased. So if a model uses that data to decide who gets hired, who gets promoted, or who gets investigated, what's it going to learn? Past patterns equals future decisions. Yeah, that's how we create automated inequality. 1. Biased training data. If your past hires were mostly men, your model may predict that men are better candidates. 2. Bad or missing features. If you're using things like zip code, GPA, or even job title as proxies, you're actually modeling privilege. 3. Feedback loops. If your model thinks a group performs poorly, and you stop giving them chances, the model eventually makes itself right. These aren't just abstract mistakes. These are design flaws in real systems that affect real people. Amazon tried using machine learning to evaluate resumes. Cool idea, right? Except here's the problem. It was trained on 10 years of hiring data. Most applicants and hires were men. The model learned male resumes equals higher value. So it began downgrading resumes with keywords like women's club or names from women-only colleges. Amazon scrapped the tool, but not before raising the red flag. AI doesn't fix bias. It scales it. Okay, so what do we do about this? A classic starting point is the 4/5 rule from the EECC. This guideline says, if a protected group, like women or a racial minority, is selected at less than 80% the rate of the most successful group, you may have a problem. Example, if 60% of male applicants get hired but only 30% of female applicants do, that 30 is less than 80% of 60. That's potential disparate impact. It doesn't prove bias and intent, but it gives you something to investigate. Here's how we actually reduce bias. Audit your data. Who's missing? Remove unnecessary or harmful features, like zip code or name. Test your model for disparate impact. Use explainable AI tools to check why your model is making decisions. Build a diverse design team, different perspectives, fewer blind spots. It's like proofreading your model for good ethics and good math. A sneaky bias trap is the feedback loop. Let's say you build a model to predict performance, and it ranks a certain group lower, so they don't get the projects or chances to prove themselves. Then next year, their performance is still low, and the model says, see, I was right. Bias just got reinforced. That's why models need to be regularly challenged, not just deployed. We're not aiming for perfect or bias-free, because models reflect society. But what we can aim for is responsible AI. That means transparent, explainable, accountable, designed with empathy. Tools don't build ethical workplaces. People do. Next time we bring back some hope. It's episode 7, L&D Analytics. How companies use data to personalize growth, track skills, and map future career paths. You won't want to miss that one. Until then, stay curious, stay critical, and always ask, who does this model serve?